All right, welcome back. So this one is going to be a fun segment. We're talking about real estate investing, real estate wholesale. Yeah, you can get all my books for free. They're available on Amazon. The first one is called Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. My name is Ola, by the way. And the second one is called Real Estate Money Secrets. The third one is called Digital Marketing. Why digital marketing? Because we look for deals. We look for deals and we sell those deals. We assign those deals for 10, 20, 30,000 dollars. The highest I've ever done from one single deal is $82,000 for one deal. I couldn't feel myself. Okay, but it's very possible, and it's still very possible. We just have to master the art of wholesale real estate, which is the art and science of finding discounted properties, locking them up under a real estate contract. You lock them up with a significant discount, 25% or more. Okay, then you adjust it for the cost estimate to repair the property. All right, there's something called maximum allowable offer. I might do a video about that one later, right? So you make a maximum allowable offer, you create a deal, you create a built-in equity from the property, and then you assign that deal to an end buyer investor. That process of assigning a secured deal to an end buyer investor is what we call the disposition. So the first phase is marketing. Okay, if you we can set you up, you can also learn how to set up. Marketing education is free out there, but if you know you can be overwhelmed easily with overload of information, I can definitely help. Just have to reach out with the link and contact information in the description box. This next phase is called acquisition, and the third phase is called disposition, and that's kind of like what we're talking about today a little bit. So there are some companies. What is a disposition company? What is a disposition company? So I launched my real estate business in, I always consider when I closed my first deal, which was December 2005. But I started marketing the first phase of it like 6 months before that. It was just about the time I was graduating from college, my graduate studies in engineering management. So it just made sense for me to go into real estate. So I've never had a day job since then. It's been 20 years. Okay. All right. So now, so back then, I did everything. Okay. But as time moved on, I dabbled into some other things, stuff like digital marketing, stuff like even healthcare IT consulting, which I'm still doing, which I will, I still do, Anyway, there's multiple streams of income, right? So, but I've had a lot of ups and downs because as a young man, I was 25, 26 years old at the time. There's so many things I needed to learn. But lo and behold, 20 years later, something is standing the test of time, and that's real estate. But thank goodness we can apply what we've learned over time, digital marketing to be precise, and to enhance the process of wholesale real estate. And we're still here. All right. So now disposition companies are companies who decided, a company or and a person who decides, so instead of doing the whole thing, all three phases, phase one marketing, phase two acquisition, and phase three disposition, a company that decides that I'm just going to focus on disposition. I'm going to find wholesale real estate guys that have secured a deal. I'm going to help them get rid of that deal. Okay, I'm going to help them secure a buyer, an end buyer investor for that deal. So a person that have decided to focus on just that will, or a company is called disposition companies. And I've noticed over the past, I would say 10 years, has been an increasing number of people that have just decided to focus on disposition. So I found a subreddit. Is that what you guys call it? Here, DISPO companies suck, and I want us to go through it together. This is now this is gonna come in terms of mindset. If you want to make money with real estate investing or wholesale real estate, there's certain types of mindset that you don't want to adopt, and you want to be careful, and you want to be objective about this kind of stuff. It can be hard, but if you've created any level of success in this business or any type of business, you'll be able to relate to where I'm going. So this was posted 8 months ago. So dispo companies suck. Well, 99% of them at least. So that person is leaving room for 1%. Ever notice how vast majority of the posts on here are wholesalers who have a stacked buyers list and are looking for deals in XYZ city? Okay. To me, it's just a bunch of lazy people who want a daisy chain. Okay, daisy chain is a keyword phrase in the industry. Okay, daisy chain other wholesalers' contracts by making Facebook posts and email blasts to hopefully make 50%. When it's way harder to actually get a contract signed with the seller. Don't be one of those lazy people. Get off your ass and go talk to sellers and find your own deals. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's make it hasty. I don't want to waste too much time on that. Okay. So this is why this person thinks disposition companies suck. All right. So let me break something to you. Let me bust your bubbles. There's phase one, which is marketing, right? Guess what? Disposition is at least 25% marketing too. Okay. The marketing gets a little bit easier if you've been building a buyers list. Buyers list is no jokes. To build a buyers list, to go through the process I showed you on my last video. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's called How to DISPO Wholesale Real Estate Deals Fast, step by step, right? So the disposition of a wholesale deal is not easy. Okay, it involves at least 25% marketing, and building a buyers list involves tenacity, involves dedication, it involves commitment, and you have to kind of nurture those leads or lead lists over time. You have to create relationship with them. So this post is actually making an assumption that it is very easy to just create a buyers list and find other people's deals. Well, the greatest mistake I've made in 20 years when it comes to real estate is not engaging collaboration much earlier. I'll tell you that right now for free. You see, you might be new in the game and you might feel like you've got this all figured out. But you know, the 2008 recession completely wiped me out. That was me. I was young, 25, 26, 27, 28, when all of this success, windfall, you know, if you will, that I thought I just had it all figured out until recession showed up and I barely knew what recession, the word recession meant when it happened. I was too young. Even if I knew the word recession, I don't think I was able to comprehend completely what that meant. Okay. So with that being said, you know, I was too naive for what was about to happen. So I could just see all over this post that this person is naive and is very innocent. 99% of them suck. Well, in any part of any business, any game, there's going to be a lot of bad eggs, you know, and it's part of your job to know how to filter through them. If somebody is reaching out to you and they just want a piece of the meat you've created, just have them bring up the buyer. Just, you don't have to see. One of the mistakes that you guys make is that you sign a contract with a person that's not put down 1,000, 2,000 minimum, $2,000 earnest money deposit, EMD. They haven't put that down, and you just sign a contract with them hoping they will find you. If you have to do that, it's a good sign that you don't have a deal, that your deal is very bad. Because if your deal is good enough, if you follow my last video, you will find a buyer fast, very fast. You won't have to sign contract with people that have no money. Okay, so you need to have systems in place to filter through the BS and stop complaining about the fact that you have to filter through the BS. It's just what you have to do in any business. Okay, so this person said 99% of them at least. Okay, it's generalization at best, and the reality is that there's going to be a significant number of people, wholesalers, that might have a buyers list and they want to sign a contract with you and they have no money to pick up deals on their own. It's okay that they want to do business with you. Just tell them to bring their buyers. If they don't trust you, that you pay them after they help you find a buyer, then you don't need to be dealing with them. Because remember, you have the contract, you have the leverage, okay? And you can keep it that simple, okay? Oh, let me send you over the contract. Like, no, send the EMD, okay? Send the EMD over, send $5,000. So you can send it to this escrow account, and then we'll create a contract. No, you could deal with your own buyer, you know. And you want to have measures like that in place. And it's a case by case situation. Some people, you have relationship with them and they might bring you deal from time to time. It's just what it is. But what a daisy chain mean is that I found a deal, and then you go find a deal, and then you find this person, and then this person find a deal, and then there's a three chain of people that want to get paid on a piece of property. At that point in time, it's going to get messy, and then you can potentially wake up a prosecutor in your city and get in trouble. Anyway, so but I don't think you should be too anal about just do business with people, partner up with people, but also make sure you're not signing weirdo contracts that is not backed up with consideration. Consideration meaning money, putting their money where their mouth is. Okay, that's what I'll tell you about that. So I wouldn't say DISPO companies suck. I would say it sounds like you suck. You need to put systems in place. It's okay to suck in the beginning, by the way, but put systems in place to filter through the BS, because every business will come with BS. This is just the reality about the game of real estate. Okay, particularly wholesale real estate. All right. So if you don't want to be in a position where you're desperate and you want to find your own buyers, check out PropStream. Okay, PropStream is your friend. PropStream is a great software that you can use. You can search, you can use the flippers filter to filter and find established buyers, people that have actually closed deals. Okay, and you can find them on PropStream. Just go to myempirepro.com/PropStream, and you take a free trial for 30 days and you'll be supporting our business here as well. Okay, and if you need help personally through the three phases: phase one, marketing, you want to set up your own wholesale real estate business, I got you. Phase two, acquisition. Phase three, disposition. You want to partner with me, you want to make money together, let's talk about it. All the links are in the description box below. So there you have it. I don't think you should worry about if disposition companies or entities or people suck or not. Just make them work for it. That's all. Make them work for it. All right. So there's one more segment I think we should just look out for it. I'm gonna round up this live session like this, like this. Okay, so just look out for it. But make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll see you very, very soon. I'll be right back.